Reducing traffic deaths to zero. The city of Phoenix wants to reach that goal in the next 25 years. And if the results are anything like a similar program in New York, which saw a 30% decrease in serious injuries from crashes, then Phoenix is on its way to creating safer streets for our community. That's especially true in low-income communities where nearly a third of pedestrian deaths happen nationwide. Yet these communities only make up 17% of the population. In tonight's Operation Safe Roads reporter, Patrick Hayes takes a closer look at the study and if we could see similar results here.
I didn't have to look very far to find frustration with Phoenix drivers.
You don't have to go where you're going that fast. Slow down. Make sure you see people crossing the street.
And a guy was not even looking and pulling out. He almost hit me. Actually, he did hit me, but I just wasn't injured or anything.
Here in Arizona, the number of people killed or seriously hurt on our roadways continues to rise, but new research shows there could be some light at the end of the tunnel. A new study published in the American Journal of Public Health looked at the Vision Zero's program's impact on New York. According to the study, there was a 30% drop in traffic injuries from 2014 to 2019, the first 5 years of the program.
It really involves trying to think through what is the traffic problem in this area and what are we going to do to change the behavior of all the people involved, pedestrians, cyclists, drivers in this area.
The study also found that people living in poverty were not injured as often in crashes.
And so even though the policy wasn't even a targeted policy, it still had this really big impact for the people who are most vulnerable to living in places that are dangerous and where this policy could really matter.
I know your research has to deal with New York, but can we see similar success in Arizona?
As I said, I think it's not a cookie cutter thing. I think it's not like you just take the plans from New York and put them in Arizona. That's surely not going to work, right? But the same idea of like looking at why roadways are more or less dangerous to people and implementing interventions that change the behavior of drivers and everybody else using that roadway, that strategy seems to work, and it has to be custom fit to every location.
Experts say the city will have to do their own research to see what changes could be made. Some residents say the program's goal of 0 deaths may not be realistic, but they'll try anything.
Obviously, what's right now isn't the most efficient thing that's going on, so I'd say it's worth a try.
You know, just drive careful and God, you'll get there when you get there.
For Operation Safe Roads, I'm Patrick Hayes.